Hey guys, this is Solid from Cyber Gaming doing a product review on the Starcraft 2 Zboard. So let's get right to it. Let's talk about the pros and cons of this keyboard, starting with the pros. So let's start with hotkeys for the Zboard keyboard. Everyone knows that you can customize every single key as a certain button or command in Starcraft 2. And that is definitely a positive with this keyboard, minus the fact that you can't use macro keys in tournament play. So it's kind of a toss-up between whether it's a positive or a negative. But if you're just kind of laddering and never really planning on getting serious and becoming a pro gamer, you can definitely have some fun with creating your own macros. So when you guys first open the box, you're going to notice two key sets. The very first one is the StarCraft 2 key set, and the second one is the regular keyboard key set. This allows you to be able to switch back and forth between the different key sets, whether you're playing StarCraft or you just want to do regular things like surf the internet. That being said, a lot of people are worried that it's going to be very difficult to switch back and forth from different key sets, which is not the case at all. They have made this very easy for you to take out and put back in a different key set. Also, what you're going to notice in the box is a wrist support. Nothing special here, just a regular wrist support for your keyboard. Now let's get down to the most important part of this keyboard. The buttons feel very, very responsive. It is very, very accurate, and the buttons feel really nice to press on, so you're going to find yourself pressing and playing on this keyboard quite a bit. So now let's talk about the cons of this keyboard. So the very first con of this keyboard is the side part of the keyboard where there's the number pad and the arrow keys. I never found myself ever using this part of the keyboard when I'm playing StarCraft 2, so it's pretty much there just for decoration. The last negative thing about this keyboard is the spacebar button. The spacebar button is split into two buttons, and because it is a foldable key set, the fold is right where the middle of the spacebar is. A lot of people have issues pressing spacebar properly, which leads to some issues. I personally have not had that issue before, but I've had people who've tried the keyboard out, and that was one of their biggest issues. Overall, I'm very happy with this keyboard. Now when I hop onto any other computer and I try playing on other people's keyboards, it is very, very different because most people just use standard keyboards, and this one, I feel it just feels really nice on your fingers. I hope you enjoyed the review. Subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and support me, Solid, on my path to pro gaming. Last but not least, I want to thank our sponsor, Memory Express.